to see in the sky tonight.
Whatever. But it just, I don't know. But basically what, I have everything all covered up now though. But anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to shoot and then those are fans because they're so close. I hate shooting with those. We need something done. So anyway, so we're doing fans. Like those.
So those all kind of mirror each other sort of deal? Or are you going to do the same effect?
No, everyone, there isn't one cake that's the same cake.
Okay, cool.
We have like, I don't know, lots of cakes. But anyway, but I don't know if you've ever been to the Sioux City store, have you?
You know, I haven't been to one of your stores yet.
Okay. But anyway, the Sioux City store that's exit 4 in South Dakota. Anyway, that's, it's like artillery shells. The average store has maybe like 5 or 6. We have 120 different artillery shells.
Oh, wow.
Different artillery shells. And then same with the cakes and stuff like that.
So you guys have quite a selection. We'll have to definitely get up and that's another
yeah.
part of the series is touring stores. So we'll add that onto the list to come see it.
Anyway, and then what we're going to do, we're going to shoot aerial bomb to start off with, and then we make two aerial bombs. But it's just the little aerial bombs.
Oh yeah.
But and then but everything else is all Class C. Those little aerial bombs are so-called controlled firework. It's just we have these are the things. And we have we have this pyramid, it's called.
And I assume you guys are using JTech matches then, or MJG?
No, we're just using the
Talons.
Electric swoops.
Okay.
You're talking about the ones we. No, these have liquid lighters.
Okay.
These are professional ones, and but we shoot like we call the Salt Lake office and stuff like that. The Salt Lake office, just on the 4th of July, we'll shoot like 300 shows.
Oh wow.
I mean, it's we're fairly big in the country. But
so now, how long have you been doing fireworks?
We haven't been doing that long, since 1945.
1945. That's not too long.
We're the oldest company in South Dakota.
So now it's you and your brother. You guys started the company.
No, you're not old enough. I'm 77, and then Kenny's 73. But our father started it.
And you guys kind of helped run it after he...
Yeah. Oh, no. we made it probably 20 times bigger than what he had. Probably more than that. Probably.
So now, how many states do you guys have retail stores?
No, we only have South Dakota.
South Dakota.
We used to have 300 and some stands. You can't control them. And now I'm 77. I'm slowing down. We have South Dakota. We have 2 stands in South Dakota now.
So how many shows do you figure you guys do over the course of the summer?
A lot. We don't tell how many, but we do a lot.
More than it's worth counting. How many crews do you think you guys have?
The Salt Lake office has 1,500 people working.
Wow. That's quite a massive production.
Yeah.
Cool.
You need 4 people for each crew and stuff like that. But that's we have a lot of people.
And so how large is your facility then that you guys store all your product in? I'm sure you guys have quite an inventory.
I don't know. But what we do, we also destroy product for the DOT and the CPSC.
Oh, cool.
And then so we, I don't know, like Salt Lake, they might have I think they have like 100 acres out there. And then in Sioux City, we have like 35 acres.
Wow.
But, Sioux City is not, we don't do that, we do a lot of shows, but not, that's not our main thing. It's retail is our main thing.
Okay.
And so that's what we mainly do.
So now, is this your first time shooting in Lincoln, or were you guys tied to the state capitol celebration here recently? Oh, the Salt Dogs, yeah.
Ever since it started. And then we do other shows around Lincoln too.
Okay.
But I don't push it a whole lot.
They're outside the cones.
But anyway, we just shoot shows. It's Lincoln, and we shoot in Rapid City, and we shoot all over. And but I don't know. It's I enjoy it, but we're getting too many shows. We are.
We'd be happy to help you if you guys need any hands in Lincoln. that's a part of kind of making the connections.
The
Though
Lincoln,
we're
I'm
doing
not
here,
really
too.
heard of. Like during the 4th of July, sometimes we have crews in each city. Like we have a cruise here, and then I have crews in Sioux City, and then but like the 4th of July, that's when we're the busiest, and in Sioux City, and then we have a lot of shows around the Sioux City area, and it's sometimes we need extra help for that.
Sure.
But the only trouble is you don't ever try to come get my shows. If you no, what I'm saying is if you help me, I don't give a shit. You try to come and give them afterwards.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No.
You
No.
won't get my shows. I would never let anybody get my shows. The one bad thing about me, I'm bad. I don't give a shit whether I'm making any money or not. And because I'm fairly wealthy enough, I don't have to worry about that.
Now it's for the enjoyment of the industry, right?
It's just I never let anybody knock me out.
Yeah.
And I just don't believe in that shit. I think, first of all, I think everybody has their own territories.
Oh yeah.
And which, like J&M is a good friend of mine. Or, yeah, he's a good. But I mean, he shoots here for the
For the Husker games.
Yeah, for the Huskers, for the football team. They said, Don, can you do that? And I said, no, because I don't go after my friends.
Yeah.
And I don't go after customers. I go after new customers. New customers, yes, that's nobody's territory. But like, take for instance, you had a customer. I don't try to go get your customer.
Absolutely.
Because that's wrong. I think it is anyway. But I'm old-fashioned.
Not everyone does
Please be
business
careful
that way.
when you're walking with the wire. So
Yeah.
we got a wire. Where's that?
So now you guys use Pyromate exclusively, or do you guys get into other firing systems at all?
No, we in Salt Lake we use firework.
Okay.
But I've had all our equipment's based around Pyramates, and it's Pyromate. They're real good friends of ours. So we just, when they first started, I had the first machines they had. In fact, the first time they had those little baby machines that had like it was 10 or 12 to us to a box, and I had like 6 boxes, and I was shooting Sioux City Explorers, and I had them because that was before the big ones came out. And so I had them set up, and then I fired one shot. Poof! All 12, 12 different stations. Or I had 4 different stations, and all 4 different stations went at once. All this.
Sometimes those are the coolest shows, right?
Shit, it only lasted 1 minute. And it just was gone. And I thought, luckily I had some backup stuff on another system that, so I did it. I still could bluff it a little bit. And they says, Don, that was really fast there. But I don't know. But I mean, it's like the Salt Dogs. No one's ever shot for them. No one's ever shot for the Explorers. Or Salt Dogs or the Explorers. And then we should have some other different things around. But I don't know what else do you need to know.
I guess maybe run through. Do you know any of the brands that you've got in here? As far as like we have Brothers, what
we
kind
got
of
Brothers, we got Hopkeys, we got Wenda, we got Magnus.
and
And I don't know if there's any. I don't think there's any Black Cats here. Black Cats, I don't know anymore. Black Cats used to be a good brand, but they're not a good brand.
it seemed like the quality has kind of gone down a little bit over the
What
years.
happened, Xu Fong, Mr. Fong, that was these guys' dad. He loved fireworks, but the Xu Fong family, fireworks is, what do you think is the percent of their total sales? Fireworks.
I guess
Of their
if
total
they're
business.
a much larger entity, I'll throw out 7% then. 1%. Wow.
They own Gap, Toys R Us, Banana Republic.
Oh, geez.
That's all. They're very big in clothing.
I didn't realize they had
mainly
a
in
clothing
Europe.
side.
Yeah, but Gap and Toys R Us and all that. That's the whole Xu Fong family.
Oh wow. So
I mean,
they've
that's-
got big money.
Yes.
I mean, it's
They're the second richest people in Hong Kong.
wow.
Yeah.
I bet they have a few connections.
They do. We flew over, or I didn't fly over. My little brother flew over in Air Force One that was before you guys were born, probably. But when President Nixon went to start the trade with China,
Okay.
Kenny was one of them that went over with it. There's 10 companies. Lantis Company was one of them. Ford and Chrysler and General Motors, and then Pepsi-Cola and Coke. There's like 10 different companies that went.
That's really neat.
And
Some
we
of
were
the
one of them.
historical aspect that
Yeah,
you guys are
and
part
but
of.
anyway, but this, so we were the first ones over there, and one time Kenny flew over by himself without, without President Nixon and stuff, just over by himself, and because we had offices over there, and he said Kenny started getting off the plane, and this black limo pulls up to the plane, and he says, "Mr. Lantis," and Kenny says, "Yeah." He says, "Mr. Fong is waiting for you." And he said, "I got to go through customs." He says, "I said Mr. Fong is waiting for you." I mean,
And so they just skip you right through customs.
no,
and
we
you go
didn't
right.
go through customs. but money talks in China, big time talks.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean rich people. They don't. I'm not talking. People think around here the United States is rich. That's nothing compared to this China.
Chinese money is the real deal.
A lot of money.
So how many times have you guys traveled over to China then?
I don't know quite. I don't fly that much. I've been over there probably about 7, 8 times. But they come to. That's what the NFA's for. They come over to see
Now
us.
they come see us. Yeah.
And then we see the product and stuff. What's the sense of going over there? First of all, I don't like to fly, and my little brother goes over there every once in a while. He goes over there, but we don't have to go there that much because they come to see us.
That's nice.
And it is.
That's smart. Are you one of the original founders of the NFA then too? Did you kind of help structure it all together?
I was the first vice president.
Wow.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. The NFA. It started off. It was so-called the radical group, and now there isn't one company, a major company that doesn't belong to the NFA. Everybody belongs to the NFA.
I'd say you guys are very mainstream at this
If you
point.
went there, you was at Erie.
Yep, in Erie.
Was there any company that you saw that wasn't?
There's a handful I had never heard of, and then some. I mean,
you don't import though, do you?
not at this point. We're really slow playing that with all the extra
I mean,
regulations you have to go through.
Not only that, you can lose that whole container because customs, or not customs, CPSC or whoever will take it. And who do you buy from usually?
I usually do a lot of work with Spirit of 76 at this point, and then you probably know Pat Egan out of Lincoln.
Pat's a
Crazy
good friend of
Tracker.
mine.
Yep.
Pat's a very good friend of mine. And in fact, him and let's see, was he at the?
I think he was at Erie. I felt like I saw.
No,
saw him
he
from
was.
a
He
distance
was at
wandering
Erie.
around.
He was at Erie, but I was wondering if the PI, we called it the PI. That was the starting group. And most of the guys at the PI, that's what started the NFA.
Okay.
And Pat belonged to the PI. So, but Pat, I've known them for.
He's a great guy. He's a sharp cat.
He's a sharp boy. He is a sharp boy, and he's made a lot of money because he knows what he's doing. But it's just, well, Pat's good. He'll give you fair prices and stuff, and then he has quality. And then 76s, those are nice guys too.
Yeah, they've taken good care of us thus far, but we always keep our eyes on the different products that are available that will definitely.
But importing, you're not big enough.
No, yeah, we're definitely not big enough to do importing right now.
Because first of all, people, I sell $40,000 a year. Whoopie shit! The container costs you $120,000, so you're going to buy a container?
It's a big investment.
Oh yeah, shit, yes. And then CPSC will say, or all depends whether it's C or B or C, but they can confiscate the whole container. And then you're thinking, duh. But there's nothing you can do about it. That's just the government. So
They're here to help, right?
Yeah. Okay, what else do you want?
So, how many different modules do we have set up for tonight then?
Well, there's 10.
10? Okay. And we've got, how many cues are going off on each module roughly? Various.
Some of them are 5, some of them are, like those out there, are only 1 because it's set pieces.
Some quick shot. Well, yeah, let's go check out the set pieces. What have you got going on with those?
There, that's.
Maybe if you come around, John, you can sneak the video under so we don't have to lift it all the way.
We don't want to put it because the more time ahead of it, they can pull them off. Have you ever did Lance before?
We've done it a couple of times.
Yeah.
And so you have sticky match running through there?
Mm-hmm. and then we have the, instead of nails, a long time ago we used to use nails to hold the lance, and now we just use the holders. And then if you hit it, it's nice and holders.
Okay.
So you click them a little bit so that weapons will fall instead of dropping on the plastic.
Ah, okay. Yeah, they probably can make a pretty good mess if you don't do it the right way.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you're on something more permanent like concrete versus grass or something you don't care about as much.
Yeah, but not only that, it melts the lance, or not the lance, but the plastic.
Oh yeah.
And this way they can tip them a little bit if you don't put them on the plastic holders because it stops.
You must be not victim.
Gotcha.
No, not my victim. You're not the victim.
I think we've gotten some pretty good footage. What kind of
18 minutes?
18 minutes? I'd say that's probably plenty to.
Cuttable.
Like he was just saying, computers and things have advanced so much. Like we were the first companies that have a computer, and that was probably in the 70s, or no, probably in the 70s, late 70s.
Wow.
And but it is kind of cool that because nowadays the computers have advanced so much. It's just, I mean, I can be technically 1,000 feet away. That's 3 blocks. And it can shoot up with everything.
Hit one button and it all goes versus, back in the day you were probably sitting with your nail in every cue one at a time.
We never did these things. And before that, we did lance. Or not lance, but fuses.
Sure.
But, I mean, that got to be kind of,
Well, it's a good heart rush, right?
Yeah. They say, how far do you get away from? What do you mean? That's how far do you get away. Do you use, you use Q or
We use Cobra right now. When I got into it, they just came out, and that was hands down the most economical way to get in, at least.
And
for
Cobra is
that
a
time.
cheap little, for a little cheap thing. It's a good little cheap machine. But like you said, but Cobra they've improved a lot.
It's very. The thing that I liked about it is it seems like the platform they're working with. There's a lot of upgrade ability.
Oh yeah.
As they advance, but
Yeah.
we'll see. I maybe get a
Did you
new
just buy?
system.
Did you just buy it?
I've had it. Gosh, probably 5 or 6 years now.
Okay, it's still new. It's still new. And it just because you don't use them. I mean, how many shows you shoot a year?
We're probably under 10 a year. I'd say we usually average 3 to 5, depending on the year.
And but that's good. You can have fun with it.
Oh yeah.
We're getting too many. I used to. I mean, it's every weekend, or like even during the week, like now, this is Friday though, so this is the weekend. But we got one that's on Tuesday night and Wednesday night. It just, I don't like to, I mean, it's supposed to be portion around time. It's not supposed to be full time. But I enjoy it. But it's just, and I like it when the crowds. I like the crowds.
Oh yeah, when you got an excited crowd that enjoys it, that really makes for a good night.
And that's it. And this is what kind of scares me here, because I can't shoot anything, and you can't spread them that far.
I saw some of the names of the cakes you got out there, though. I mean, even though it's sea stuff, it's still it's good. It's good stuff.
Everything's 500 grams.
Yeah.
Everything's 500 grams. I don't. It's and there's. But we have it. That's one nice thing about us. We have so many different brands brands and different cakes.
That you can have a really good selection.
Yeah. And people, like for instance, you have to. You don't have it. I mean, I'll have hundreds of different ones. You have maybe 25.
Yeah.
And that's. But hell, you can't afford to have.
It gets expensive to start carrying.
You can't.
The whole way.
I have approximately $1.5 million worth of fireworks in stock.
Man.
Salt Lake City has probably about $10 million. But it just. But you have to.
You gotta buy it in bulk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get the discount.
No. Not necessarily. You have no right to. But like I said, we've been in the business so long. We know the right people pretty much. But it's. But like you guys, like I said before, importing is, you'll get these little Chinese people. There's, oh yeah, we import you, sir. We import. Yeah. Only trouble is they don't have EX numbers, so you don't.
So
you
then
don't
when
pass.
it gets here,
You
it comes
can't-
right back.
No, you pay for it.
Well, yeah, you paid for it, and
you pay not go right back. You have to destroy it.
oh, then we have to pay to destroy it on top of it.
And sometimes when people destroy stuff, it can be $300,000 or $400,000.
Oh, jeez.
And that's
That's a
not a whole.
nightmare.
That's not a whole lot of cases. J&M had. They did. I think it was like $80,000 we had to destroy for them.
Man.
And that wasn't that much. It wasn't even a semi-load.
Well, I'd like to come to one of those shows.
No, we just tossed them in pits. We had pits. And we just tossed this stuff. One year, this guy said, "Well, toss a whole case of the aerial bombs in there." And and Kenny wasn't around, so the kid says, "Yeah, let's try it." He tossed them in there, blew all the windows out of the office. But you got to be there.
Did they have that one on recording?
No.
Well, that's
They had
unfortunate.
A lot of trouble. But it's just so easy to, if you don't know what the stuff does, you don't.
Right.
And Kenny came back and he said, "What?" He said, "This is a new office." Yeah. Whatever.
It will be again soon too.
Yeah. So,
was wondering what they were going to do when I saw they had pulled the permit. I figured it either be some close proximity stuff off the buildings or back in the day they used to let them stuff off the old father and the top of the buildings.
Well, I don't know if they've ever done it. They used to do it here. They shoot the big stuff off. Parking garages.
Off this.
Really?
It was the old father building. They shot three shells.
Okay. Yeah, the rules have probably changed since then.
Sounds like 4th of July.